Heritage Inc. is the private nonprofit that has the privilege of stewarding the Heritage Center and operating the Indian River Citrus Museum. Come on inside and I'll share all the juicy details with you. Many of our museum guests ask us about the disease known as greening, which is a little bit misleading because it actually has nothing to do with the color of the fruit. In fact, the color of the fruit is a very interesting story in and of itself. As the fruit grows closer to the equator, the greener the fruit is because the more chlorophyll there will be in the skin. For locations that have warm, humid evenings, there's always a higher concentration of chlorophyll in the skin, as is the case with Florida. So many Florida citrus will still have green on the skin. It doesn't mean that it has the disease greening, and it doesn't mean that the fruit is unripe. In fact, if you look at these two pictures of the exact same variety of citrus, both Valencia oranges, you'll notice that the one that grows closer to the equator is very dark green, and the one that grows farther away has more orange and yellow pigmentation in the skin. The disease greening is actually quite serious, and at this point is basically a death knell for citrus. Greening the disease affects grapefruit the most, then oranges, and at this point lemons and limes don't seem to be affected by it. It's spread by a little teeny tiny insect called the Asian citrus psyllid. Basically what happens is its saliva carries the bacteria to the trees. That bacteria then clogs the phloem and xylem of the tree, and it slowly begins to produce less and less high quality fruit until eventually the tree dies. It has taken quite a toll on our local citrus. In 1976 to 1977, the entire state of Florida produced 250 million boxes of citrus. In 2020, we're expected to produce just under 80 million boxes of citrus. Though the city of Vero Beach does still own the building, the private nonprofit Vero Heritage Inc. has the privilege of stewarding the Heritage Center on the National Historical Register and operating the Indian River Citrus Museum. We get the majority of our income from renting out the venue for all kinds of community gatherings, sales in our gift shop, and from donations from supporters just like you. If you've appreciated these videos and would like to donate, you can go to veroheritage.org and feel free to ask any questions you'd like in the comments below. Thanks for joining us.